welcome to the Roar!
What's up, guys?
It's Manna.
Frankolosophy today.
Alright, today's subject's on 4 ways to improve and organize your life. But basically, 4 ways to organize your life. And we got some good tips by Franco. He's going to lead us off in this crazy thing by organizing your life. Specifically, we're going to focus on organizing your home and your car. For some reason, the car's in this. So, take it off.
Well, explain why the car is.
Alright, let's start with your car.
This is a good
So,
one.
apparently we got in my car, and my car is horrifying. Franco goes, what is it, hands in?
Oh, so I learned this one trick when I used to be in the service industry. So what they teach us is hands full in, hands full out. So when you're taking stuff out of the kitchen, both of your hands need to be carrying something. And when you're going back into the kitchen, both of your hands need to have something to bring back to the kitchen, you know? So you're essentially using your resources efficiently. You're being more efficient. So you don't even think about it. You just pick up things that you brought into the car. Now the things that you brought into your car, now we're gonna take it out of your car. So things like bottled water, empty bottled waters, I don't know, Coke cans that are
Coffee
empty,
cups,
coffee
books,
cups. Yeah.
Scrubs from work, everything that was in my car, Franco saw. He was like, dude, if you brought it in, you got to bring it out. So
Yeah.
as soon as if you take it in the car, you got to take it out, and that's one of the biggest tips you can probably do, because it seems the car is like kind of like an extension of your home. So you are driving around. Most of us are in our cars practically most of the big part of our lives. So you want to keep that organized as well. And the biggest tip we have is hand something in.
Hands full in.
Hands full in means
Hands
your hands
full
full
in.
out.
Tip number
I
one.
still suck at that. So
Hands full in.
that's
hands
the
full
one.
in. There
Get
you
an
go.
organized life.
Edit this one.
Yeah, we're gonna edit it. The second action you want to take for the home that'll keep your life organized, or your home organized, is keep the counters clean. Everything off the counters, which was a big one for me, and Frank will tell you why.
So keeping the counters clean, it not only helps your visual when you come home, you have it all clean, your house is like in proper order. You can enjoy your dinner, you can enjoy your time with your family, your wife, your kid. Now you have ease of enjoying your counter. You know, it's clear, and this leads to number 3. This leads to number 3, which is
No idea.
everything
has a home.
everything
Okay,
has a
so
home.
Franco is really good at this. I'm actually mediocre. And see, he's the one who's giving me these tips that are actually has been helping the last 10 days. So everything has a home. So basically what that means is one of my stuff was laying around. He's like, dude, this should be over here. If you're doing your stuff over here, then that little machine needs to be with this. It needs to be right here. Why is it way over here? I'm like, I don't know. And that's the thing. It's like if you don't have these tools or these little quirks, you won't know. And I just didn't know. So everything has a home. So for instance, like the trash bag needs to be near the trash can. The oil the olive oil that goes on your frying pan needs to go near the stove. So one trick he's taught me is the Japanese actually put their olive oil or their cooking oil on the bottom close to the stove. So everything should have a home. The broom should be over there, the trash bag should be over here. So find everything at home, and I'll let Franco elaborate more on everything has a home.
So
What's your
I grew up in the jungle, man, where you know.
And he's not lying. When he means jungles, he's talking about he's fresh off. You're not fresh off. You're
I was born in the
Philippines.
I'm just, you know, it's not the jungle. I'm just messing around.
No disrespect.
But no disrespect. But just I grew up in a place where, you know, maybe things don't have a home, right?
Yeah.
So then I was
Dude, I grew up the same way. I'm Polynesian.
yeah. I don't know. Maybe,
Where-
maybe not
my
all.
house I grew up in, they're very Polynesian. Like, well, my maybe it's just my family, but nothing had a home, dude.
I feel like maybe nothing has a home, but then the mother took care of the home, and then maybe we didn't know the work that was done behind the scenes, you know, where things are placed for us. But now that we're adults, you know, we have to have essentially training on how to keep things in order. What was I going to talk about?
Beats me.
Let's see here. Counter clean, blah, blah, blah. Oh, do it right the first time. The fourth one is doing it right the first time.
And the reasoning on that is
It'll save you time, man. It'll save you time.
So what he means by that is, say like you're trying to put in your alarm, like your fire alarm. So I was just kind of jiggling it in, and Franco was at the pad trying to, and he saw that I was just jiggling it in. And he goes, "Look, man, just do it right. That way you don't have to keep fiddling it." Once I clicked it in, and he clicked it in, and it stays perfect. Where me, I was just trying to like wasting time, like just trying to throw the alarm back onto the wall, pushing the battery in like sloppily. So it does make sense to just put things in order and fix things right the first. Just fix them right the first time. That way you're not having to go back over it.
Over and over, you know, it relates to our life too, you know, like for instance, if you don't do things the right way or try to do things the right way, you will have to, I promise you will have to go back and try to solve the same problem over and over again. And it's just a waste of time. You could have fixed it and then be done with it, you know? And then you can move on to other things that are more enjoyable, or, you know, spend more time with your family.
So there might be some benefits of following these 4 tips to keep your organized home, aka your life is your home. But one theory is that by having things organized, having an organized, clean home, somehow that equates to a clean home is a clearer mind. So I'm not too familiar with that theory, but Franco is.
Clean home, clean mind.
Clear
Oh,
home,
man.
clean home, clean mind. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I believe in like keeping things simple, keeping things clean when you can. Obviously, when you're busy, things that gets piled up. But when you have the 4 habits that we tell you, which is keeping your counter clean.
I love that one.
Yeah, keeping your counter clean.
Everything has a home. I love that one.
Everything has a home. Doing hands full in, hands full out.
That's for the car.
That's for the
So
car.
your car is an extension of your home. So that's for the car. And the last one, my worst one, is
Doing
things right.
the first time.
that means fixing it, cleaning it correctly the first time. That way.
It will save you time. After you build up this habit, you don't even think about it. It's just gonna be like automatic. You know, like for instance, when I used to cook a lot, I love cooking. My kitchen would be a mess. You know. Now what I do is I cook and clean at the same time. While I'm cooking, I know that certain dishes will take a certain time. Then instead of me just staring at the dish, I can just clean. So it's a form of hands full in, hands full out too, you know. While you're when you're not using with your hands, you can clean up in other areas of the kitchen. So when you're done cooking, everything's clean.
Yeah, that was legit. I mean, nothing much else. See you on the next video. Hit any comments or hit subscribe, and we'll holler at you guys later. Peace. Go ahead.
Another one we can add is, so when you build this habit of organizing your life, this leads to actually increasing your frequency. So click down below. We have a increase your frequency segment.
You know, just stating on this for the close also, I think by organizing and keeping your place clean and your car clean, It may even lower stress. I'm not sure, but Franco's house
I agree.
is immaculate. Mine's a work in progress, and he seems very stress free. So it may even lower stress, raise your frequency, aka your feelings. You could be happier. I'm not sure. You can be able to think clearer. I'm not sure, but probably edit that last two things out. But we'll work on it.
Try it though, man. I'm telling you.
What's that?
So when you have your car cleaned out with the handsful in, handsful out,
Handsful in,
you'll
handsful
experience that when you get into your car. Just kind of have this feeling, kind of like, what do I feel? You know, this car clean.
I still got shit in the car though. All right, peace out. Next video.